What's good, everybody? How are you guys doing on this lovely Friday? Yes, Friday. So, my name is Brittany, if you do not know, and welcome to Brittany's World. And I have a very exciting video for you guys. This video is called Shit Trendmood Made Me Buy. And if you don't know what Trendmood is, it is a Instagram account. I believe her name is Sophia. She's a makeup artist or an influencer, and she gets the first preview of a lot of up and coming makeup launches from everything from Anastasia to Lancome, La Mer, every makeup brand you could think of. They send her something or they send influencers something, and then she posts about it. So I follow them because I love makeup, Avi. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of willpower. Don't judge me. But every time she posts something, I have to go through a period of arguing with myself to make sure to try to be like, no, you're not going to get this. You don't need this. You have like 10 million palettes. But still, I end up getting it, whether I get it when it first launched or 2 months later. I still end up getting it. So, anyway, I just wanted to share the purchases with you, the things I have gotten, and talk about them, and also feel less guilty about it. But let me sit you guys down. And I just got this American Eagle shirt. I love it. But I had to get a sip first. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is a primer. This is a primer that I got maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And you can kind of see how much I have used. But this primer is a Hydro Grip Primer by the brand Milk. And this is the best primer. If you have dry skin, even if you have oily skin, I feel like all skin types could use this. But this primer right here is so good. It literally takes 3 seconds for it to become tacky on your face. It is such a great primer. I tried to show you a little bit. You can see it's just kind of a gel formula, and it instantly gets tacky. As soon as you rub it in, it'll become tacky. And I love using this primer because it just makes your foundation or whatever you decide to put on your face so smooth and tacky and amazing. And so I definitely recommend this to anybody who's using it. And since we're on the face, let's continue in order semi. This is another primer. Also, do you guys want to take a little tour? Because I forgot another makeup thing. Hold on. We're on the move, guys. We're on the move. We're going to my bathroom. Don't judge me. It's kind of a mess right now. Let's see. Okay. Found it. Okay. We're back. And we're going back to our natural habitat. Okay. Whew. Just had to get something real quick. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, back to foundation. This is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. And this came out probably like 6 months ago. Something like that. I think it was near November when it came out. But this foundation is really, really good. It's a natural foundation. It makes you feel like you have perfect skin, and I definitely do not have perfect skin. So this foundation makes me believe the lie. And it stays on all day. You don't even have to set it with anything. It's just a great foundation. I believe it's $40, 38 or $40, something around that realm. And it's a great addition. Anytime you just want something really quick, just pop this on, and it doesn't take a lot. It literally takes like 2 pumps, 2 full pumps, and you should be able to get your whole face and your neck. And the next foundation I want to talk to you is a new addition. It is the Makeup Forever. It doesn't say. Oh, Makeup Forever matte velvet skin foundation. I'm going to learn how to talk at some point in my life. But this powder is just. I'm not really a big powder person. I'm more of a liquid cream. I feel like liquid and cream, it gives you the best full coverage foundation. But this right here, I saw, who did I see? Nicole Guerrero. I saw Nicole Guerrero wear this, and then I saw it pop on Trendmood. And I was like, let me just see, because it's hot as hell where I am. I don't know where you guys live, but in the South, it is fucking hell. It's hell on earth. 90 to 100 degrees on a continuous basis. It's hot. It's humid. It's muggy. It rains. Sometimes we get a little bit of wind. We get all the different temperatures in the span of 3 days. And so I always like to have something that can withstand this. And this definitely does. I'm going to cover the mirror. I've had this for at least a month to 2 months, and you can't even see any dent in it whatsoever. It's a really great foundation. I definitely am going to keep using it. You can probably use it year round. Is that good of a foundation. And the next thing after foundation is, of course, concealers. From two different companies. One is the Fenty concealer, and one is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This came out like a year ago, and at first I wasn't really interested in it. I was like, eh. And then I saw Jackie. Well, this concealer is an adaptation from the originals, and this was made. The shades were made through Jackie Aina. She was I don't know what to call her. Brand contributor, I want to say, something like that, and she helped extend the ranges. And so I was binge watching her, and she used this, and I was just like, why not? And it has this huge doe foot applicator, so no matter how big or how small your face, you will be able to scope out any area, whether it's under eye, eyebrow, chin, whatever you want to use. You definitely can use this and you will get covered. It's a great addition. I think this was like $28. I don't have the prices. These purchases have been over the span of like maybe 6 months to 2 months. So, including today, I just purchased something, and I will show it with you. I'm super excited for it. I'm trying to wait off. I haven't even opened it. I'm so geeked. But back to concealer. We're going to calm down. The next thing is this Fenty Beauty, and I got the concealer in this shade 360. This is a great concealer. It's really water-based. It's smooth. It blends well. You can use whatever powder you want with it. It blends with anything. It works with any foundation, any powder. I've used multiple different foundations from NARS to Maybelline to Makeup Forever to Cover Effects. It works with all of them. So this is definitely a great addition. It's full coverage. You can blend it however you want to. Oh, again, this is a no judgment free zone. I don't judge any of you on your purchases. Please don't judge me on mine. But the running theme is Anastasia. This is well, let me talk about this because this is the oldest of all of them. This is the Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero collab. This was like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. But this is her highlighter palette, and I have used all the shades except for this bone one. I'm not really a bone white kind of a girl, but in all of these other shades I've used and loved, and you can kind of see a little bit where I have made dents. 143 and Glow Getter are my favorite. I usually like to, oh, that was a bad swatch. But I like to blend the two. You can't really see because it's on my phone. But believe me, it's a great investment. I don't know if it's on her website anymore. It was a collab and it was a limited edition. So I'm not sure. I believe it is last time I checked. Because she always ends up making her collabs and her limited editions a part of her family. So definitely, if you see it anywhere, definitely make sure you get it because it's a great addition. And speaking of highlighters, let's move on to the other palette. I always like to get a palette instead of a single highlighter because I feel like you get more for your money when you get a palette. You get at least 6 different shades in a palette. And even though you might not use 1 or 2, you will use the other 4 at some point, whether it's eyeshadow, highlight, anything. You could come up with multiple ways. So I always like to get a palette. And every time Jeffree Star, even though he's not everybody's greatest fan, every time he comes out with a launch, he always comes out with a highlighter palette. And I generally will get his highlighter palettes. His highlighters are beautiful. And I also have the gold version of that from like 3 or 4 launches ago. But anyway, this is the summer palette, and it's called Brain Freeze. And Skin Frost. He calls them Skin Frost. And these are all the shades. Cocky, Gold Breaker, Cold Shoulder, Statuesque, Frozen Fruit, and Freeze Tag. All of these are just any type of look you have. You could use any multiple shade. I always like to mix these two, even though this is kind of like a combination of all of the shades. This you can't really see because it comes out gold, but whenever you blend it in, there's always like a silver reflect that goes on with it. And it's really, really pretty, and it works with every skin type. and it's just a bomb. And I believe it's still on the website, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he took it off because it's still summer. Even though it's about to be fall, I'm so geek for fall. I don't. I can't even verbalize it. I like summer. It's a cute little moment to have a little neon, but I'm definitely a more of a fall Halloween person. I'm that. I'm a sweater, thigh high boots. What do they call? I can't think of the name of it. It'll come to me in a minute. But I'm definitely more of a fall type of human being. So the next foundation, since I just found this in my box, is the Benefit Hello Happy. I got this at the beginning of the summertime. Probably like May. I want to say like May and the beginning of June. This is a soft blur foundation, and it's also a kind of like a self-setting foundation. Don't really need a lot of powder with this foundation, but it's just a really nice foundation that you can throw on really quick. I don't know why I decided to try to blend it. Even like you're gonna be able to see it. I put it right there. If you can see it, awesome. If you can't, I'm so sorry. But yeah, they have 10 shades, I believe. I'm not sure, but I'm shade number 8, and it's kind of like a tan, a peachy tan. I range in the peachy area. Of any time I see peach, I know for a fact I can pull it off. Usually I can go a shade lighter or peach. It just depends on who's making it. But anytime I see peach, it's a go. Oh, go. Another foundation palette. Another palette I got was the Huda Beauty palette, the new palette. Now, I have seen reviews on her first two, and I wasn't really impressed because there's a lot of fallout, there's a lot of glitter, and there's a lot of mess. But when I saw this, I was like, oh, hell, as you can see, it has been loved. Multiple, these shades, these two, oh, I can make like at least 4 looks with these two shades. And these shimmers, these pressed, whatever they're called, pressed powder, whatever. These are amazing. Also, I do like the other glitters. They're okay, but I mostly stick to the pressed powders. These are amazing. But all of the colors, it's a great nude, mauve, kick-ass palette. It's $60, I believe, something along those lines. 50, 60, and you definitely get your money's worth. I definitely, if you want to save up, there are probably a multitude of different variations, but if you want to feel a little bit bougie, definitely, definitely give this a try. And it's a pretty palette. Huda did a great job with this. I will give her that. She definitely did an amazing job. On to the next. Let me just get these all out of the way. As you can probably tell from the last edition, I love Anastasia palettes. The Norvina palette, the Riviera palette, and the Soft Glam palette are my 3 favorite palettes. I go in between all 3 of them. This is the more purple palette, purple and pink palette, and I am obsessed. I'm definitely more of a natural smoky, burnt brown type of person. I love a brown eyeshadow. And this is an amazing fall palette that I've used the heck out of. And this one is more recent. And I like the color, the kind of cardboard change of the feel of the palette, because this is all, as you can probably see, it's messy. This is a suede. Let me show you on the. I've dropped it. Oh. Like on the Nervina palette, you can definitely see where I picked up a lot of the shadows on this suede, and I I haven't even attempted to clean it because suede and water don't really get along. But this one is not as bad. And this is the Riviera. I didn't think I would like this palette until I saw, again, Jackiana doing a preview of it. I was like, yeah. And where I work at a dealer's location, and we are very lucky to receive a lot of these palettes. So I was just walking past it like a good 4 times, stalking the palette. And I always feel like if you walk past something more than once and it's still in your brain, you should get it. And that's probably why I have so much crap, because I've walked past them several times. But anything Anastasia is a good investment. They go a long way. They are really good. Not the primers. The powders are not sensitive, but they you pick up a lot with it. Coastline is my favorite from this palette. Is it like a perfect peach color? But all these powders, they have a lot of fallout. If I can talk. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like exhausted. But they have a lot of fallout, but that doesn't bother me. But it you do not need a lot. All of the Anastasia, they're very pigmented. You only need to do 2 taps of any shade in a Anastasia palette, and you'll be good to go. And let's see what else. Back to a highlighter. That highlighter palette that I was talking about from Jeffree Star is this one. This 24 karat gold. 24 karat. I see Bruno Mars definitely inspired just a little bit. I'm definitely more of a gold human being. I don't really like silver too much. I used to like silver, and then I grew up. I don't know. But they have a silver palette like this dedicated. If you love silver, they definitely have that. But this one is for the golds. These 2 bronzy shades are amazing. This kind of I don't, true gold is amazing. My hands are so dirty, and I do not have a cloth, so I'm going to try to stop swatching. Child, talking about makeup can make your throat give out. And the last palette, but definitely not the least, is this KKW palette. This KKW beauty palette. I wasn't really impressed at first, and then I saw her do some tutorials with Mario, and I was like, okay, this is a really pretty palette. And it's 6 shades, and I think this is a perfect travel palette. If you're not sure what you want to bring on a vacation, maybe a weekend vacation or a week, depending on your situation, this is a pretty good palette. I like it. I could do away with these three shades. It's pretty, but I'm I'm not really a silver human being, so that's me. That's my personal thing. I don't really use it. It's pretty as a graphite kind of pigment. You can't really see it. Sorry. But it's really pretty and it blends well. So if you're interested in a KKW and you don't want to get the big ones, definitely try to get one of her smaller palettes and experiment with that. I believe these are really pretty and they go a long way. I've had it for a couple of months. And now we're on to loose glitter. These three are, let's see if I can hold them all together. These three are my favorite. These are from the brand Artist Couture, and they're by the makeup artist, former makeup artist, badass, bougie bitch. My favorite to watch. Ugh. I believe it's Mac Danning. This is his company, and these are the. Sorry. These are his pressed powders, his diamond light finishers. Basically, they're like a glitter shadow that you can put on your eye, and it goes with any look. And I got the shades Diamond Bronze and Spotlight Glitz. This is kind of a lighter gold, and this is kind of a bronzy gold. I like bronze. I'm not going to open them because it will be a mess. But they're loose powders, and I recommend them putting them on with your finger. You can do it with a brush to apply. I always, if I'm not going to use my finger first, I will go in with a I can't think right now, guys. Sorry. I will go with a brush and apply it on my eye, and then take my finger and swipe it, and you will get a lot of payoff that way. They're 25. Yeah, $25. Cause for the $50 is what I paid for them on Sephora, and they do have deals on his website. I know for his birthday a couple of months ago, it was like 25%. I mean, not 25, 21% or 27. I can't remember. It was like 20 something percent. But they do have good deals. And this is another loose powder. This is from Jackie Aina, of course. My bronze item. This is a rose gold loose glitter highlight. If you use this, just be prepared for all of the astronauts in space to be able to see you and track you. This powder is very, very pigmented, and you do not need a lot of it. And let me try to open it and not make a mess. I didn't do this. It's loose powder, just gets everywhere. Woo! As you can see, it gets everywhere. It's amazing. And another concealer I got is the Kylie. Now this concealer is okay. I definitely prefer the Fenty over the Kylie. Only because this one runs a little bit pink. All of her concealers run a little pink, and I don't know why. I'm not pink. I'm more of a golden. But this is a great concealer. It's water based. If you have dry under eyes and sensitive eyes like me, then this concealer is great. I think I'm gonna pick up my right shade. I decided to get this shade and work with it, but when it runs out, I'll get my right shade. And this is in the shade Cedar. And it's just an easy blendable concealer. I don't have to do too much on this one. And this one is from the brand Juvia's Place, and this came out in the like 3 weeks ago, something like that, a month ago. Yeah, July, June or July. But this is their contour. Let me just show you the doe foot. They definitely took kind of the same approach from the Too Faced, the big doe foot, and for this contour concealer, these dry down super fast. So if you're gonna use these, make sure you immediately go in with a brush or a sponge, and they work well with both of them. And I got this in the shade 8 because I like a little red in my contour because I'm so golden. I just like it on my face. I don't know the exact reason. I just like red. So, make sure you definitely try these because they're really good. And I believe this was $20, no, $18. 18 for a big. This will last me the rest of the year. I won't have to buy another one of these because it's just huge. It's like a little mini lipstick bullet. And last but not least, if you did not catch the drift of this theme, I am a very big Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills fan. I love Jackie Aina. I think she's amazing. She does amazing looks. She's funny. She just got engaged. Congratulations. Not that you will ever see this video, but congratulations to you and Dennis. I love you two as a couple. But anyway, I love all. Sorry. Once you start popping your knuckles, it's really hard to stop. But I love Anastasia and Jackie Aina. When I heard, I mean, come on. Yes, reflective. But anyway, let me talk about the foundation because the foundation came out before the palette. The foundation is a luminous foundation, and I will definitely. I love a luminous foundation because I'm on the dry side, and I like to be shiny. I like to be able to be seen from outer space and beyond. I like for the people in Mars and Pluto to be able to see my highlight and skin. That's how shiny I like to get. That's not weird at all. Um, but this foundation is in the shade 360C. It has a nice little pump. You can see it's really brand new. I'm so geeked to try this. So, excited. I think I'm gonna use this and look at my NARS because I have for the longest been obsessed with the NARS Radiant Foundation. That has been amazing and I love that foundation. It's the best summer, winter, fall, year-round, wedding, chill day foundation of life. And I love that. So maybe I'll do a comparison. One side Anna, one side NARS. We'll see. And see about the colors because this is not. I thought I would get the 400, but the 400 was a little bit dark on me, even though it was tan skin peach, which is normally me. But again, some foundations tend to run darker, and my skin's complicated like me. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm definitely excited to try that. And this is just. I really hope Anastasia keeps this palette around and what am I trying to say? I hope she keeps this palette around and doesn't pull it from the consumer, because I already know from just the original launch, after I saw the video, I knew for a fact I'm really sad the fact that I'm opening this. I might use this carton for something else. Oh no, beast. Oh, it's like a little purse. Look. Oh my god, the crocodile and Jackie Ina. I'm so excited. I love Jackie Ina. She's just a great. I feel like some YouTubers have a tendency to not be relatable, but with Jackie Ina, I always feel like she could be like my best friend, sister. So I'm super geeked to try these. I won't swatch them because swatching is just problematic in itself. But this is, if I never buy another palette, I will be okay. With this, I get everything. I get my oranges, I get my browns, I get my pinks, my berry pinks, my purple. Shookington, that purple shade. Wigglies. Zam. I wish I had a boyfriend to be like Zam Zaddy, but all in good time. Soleil, Supreme, just all of them. The story behind these is so beautiful, and I definitely am excited to make a lot of looks. I trust issues. Oh, that trust issues is the damn. I wish I had a town. Trust issue. Trust issues is the duochrome. That one, and I believe sponsored. They're both duochromes, and I'm excited to try them because this will be a permanent fixture on my face all fall, all the end of this month, every for the forever. This will be on my face in some form or fashion. So that is it. I have bared my soul and showed you all of the additions that have become part of my family, the favorite palettes I like to use. Hopefully I don't break any of these. I have a box I had to use to get these because it's so much crap. So much. But so much, so loved. There's not anything in this box that I have not used multiple times. And just, ugh. But if you decide you want to waste your money and skip bills and forget about rent, definitely decide to go on Trendmood and be inspired. I love the fact that makeup, you can do anything you want with it. You can do a simple look, you can do a complex look, and you can get away with anything. And for all those who have spent the last 39 minutes and 39 minutes with me, thank you so much. Please subscribe, click a like button, comment below, tell me what you have gotten from Trendmood yourself, and make me feel less guilty for being a shopper, an addict, a makeup addict. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, and bye.